Welcome to 13-2 Vikings Weekly. I'm your host, Tatum Everett, inside TCO Studios. We hope that you had a great holiday week. The Vikings got things going a little early, winning their 8th straight game on Sunday in Seattle. And now they hope to continue the party against the Packers at US Bank Stadium this Sunday in what is the final regular season home game of the year. But first, let's take a look at what we've got in store for you this show. KSE goes viral for another post-game locker room speech, and someone you don't expect gets a game ball. The latest episode of Tell Us with Metellus revamps an oldie but a goodie question for the locker room, and Harrison Phillips gets introspective about how this team finishes the season strong. Now, not only was it the first time the Vikings won in Seattle since 2006, it also meant the team reached 13 wins, which is just so hard to do in the NFL. So let's relish in the latest victory in this week's episode of Field Access. Enjoy.
We make plays, we play together, and let's go get that ball.
Yes, sir.
When it's crunch time, whatever that is, we the battle on the field.
Trenches on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Sunday is our time, man. Time is our time. Change this game.
My guy. We want to celebrate involved weather.
This is football weather now, huh? This is football weather.
Hey, make it count.
Let's play our ball right here, man. This is what we built for. Work all year for this, man. We got another up. Another up. Be grateful. Next, got to show up on the tape. Play after play after play. Bring that tight, man. Bring that tight. Hey, understand we on a mission today. This is special. This is special. Let's act like it. Let's treat this like it. And let's go get a dog. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Let's do it. Let's keep going. Let's do it. Let's do one.
Darnold's under center. The tailback Aaron Jones, Jordan Addison left, Justin Jefferson right. Darnold back to pass to the end zone. Touchdown! Jordan Addison gets the first touchdown of the game.
Hey, he called that one. Hey. Called that one. I told him, I said, J.A., get back in the huddle, hear it, and go do it. Let's just do our job.
3rd and 3 from the Seattle 14, 7-7 in the second quarter. Naylor in motion to the right. Darnold throws to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson. For Seattle from its own 30. Geno Smith play action. He twirls and runs out to the right. Throws to the right, and he threw it right to Dallas Turner. And the rookie with his first interception has turned over the Seattle Seahawks.
Give it up.
Big-time 3rd down for Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks. Smith on a deep drop. He's finally sacked! Down goes Geno Smith. It's a sack by Andrew Van Ginkel.
That's it, baby. That's it. Great job. Hey! Great job on that, getting that screenplay up. Keep playing, fellas. We need more players. We gotta finish this thing off.
1st and 10 from the Seattle 39. 3:58 to go. Seattle leads by 4 in the 4th quarter. Sam steps up. Sam throws left. Caught! Jefferson! Touchdown! Yes!
Hey, I'm
2:04 to go. Geno Smith out of the shotgun, 1st and 10. He's back to pass. Geno with a straight drop. He gets away from the pressure, but then is sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel. 2 minutes to go in the game. Vikes by 3. 60-yard field goal try by Myers. Snap, spot, right-footed. Kick is up. It's not close. No good. He missed it by a mile. Geno Smith trying to snap the Vikings winning streak. Back to pass, throws right, and that's it! Intercepted by Theo Jackson! And the Minnesota Vikings have won 8 consecutive games.
Great comms, the adjustment after the first drive. Take it when we need it. Yes, sir.
As that just proved, this season has been one heck of a ride so far. And I don't know if you remember this, but many predictors had this team at 6.5 wins this season. And they've already doubled that total. A lot of that has to do with head coach Kevin O'Connell. His post-game speeches go viral, and this one was no different.
There's a lot to unpack here. All right, there's a lot to unpack here. But first and foremost, fellas, I will tell you guys again, winning 13 games in the National Football League, give it up for yourself. All right, I'm going to start it out 2 game balls for 2 specialists that we do not win this football game without Ryan Wright and Will Riker. Yes, head to toe purple, man. All right, he finished this thing out, stepping in. Bobby McCain also balling all day long, but when you turn it over and you end this game, Theo Jackson, that's why you're here. In addition to that, our other turnover came from a guy who just keeps on coming, keeps on working. Proud of you, Dallas Turner. This guy had that look in his eye today. He had that look in his eye. All right. Andrew Van Ginkel, 5 tackles and 2 sacks. Huge These next 2 guys, I'm going to start out with the guy that had 10 for 144 and 2 touchdowns. All right. In a moment we had to have it, they went and made a play. They went and made a play, and this guy's done it time and time again since the first play he ever played in this league. All right, best receiver in football, Justin Shepard. All right, and I'm going to try like hell not to get emotional right now. All right, this guy's had an unbelievable journey that's led him to be your guys' teammate right now, but more importantly, your guys' leader as we go chase what's out in front of us. All right, for the 12th time this year. He had a 100-plus quarterback rating again. And when we had to have it, all right, he just keeps on coming, delivering, making it happen.
Yo. First coach in Vikings franchise history to have 2 13-win seasons.
I need you guys to understand something. Part of enjoying this journey is soaking in these moments, but the next time, and there's going to be another time, it's going to get hard. We're going to have to lean in on each other every step of the way to the very end. But fellas, there ain't nobody else on the planet all right, that I know each and every one of you guys wouldn't want to ride with, and the guys in this room. It's special what's happening. Soak it in, but get ready to lock and load for another 1-0 next week.
Hey, bikes on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bikes done. Yeah!
We'll have more from KOC in the second half of the show. However, he's been a guest on our Smash Social series, Tell Us with Metellus. This time around, though, we kept it in the locker room. Josh Metellus went around and asked an oldie but a goodie question, one that maybe some of you Vikings fans who've been with us for a while recognizes.
Who would you let date your daughter?
I'm definitely going with Beasley.
Beasley?
I think Beasley. He's such a good guy.
You think he gonna treat her right?
Yeah, he gonna treat her right.
Who would you let date your daughter? Would.
I think that this roster is filled with a lot of amazing young men. Garrett Bradbury.
I like that answer.
Yeah, I see the way he treats his wife. I see the way he treats his daughter.
It's easy. Cam Bynum. Cam Beasley Bynum.
Give us 2 qualities.
Ooh, man of God and respect all women.
I want you to tell us something. I want to let you know that you've been the answer to this question, but you can't choose yourself, obviously.
I said Theo Jackson. Theo's funny.
Make her laugh, that's half the battle.
But I love my guy. He's really wholesome. He's funny. I know he can communicate well because he's in the safety room. He's the DB.
Green flags all around.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Nick Mullins. Solid individual.
Great dude.
Solid individual. Can't go wrong.
Great guy right there, man. Look at that face. A good looker on the eyes, man. Look at that guy. I personally would probably let Cam Beasley Bynum date my daughter just because he's one of my closest teammates. I know him top to bottom, man of God, and I know she's going to be on trips, traveling the world, doing things I would love to do. So shout out to Beasley, great guy.
That's so hard to choose when there's so many good guys in the locker room. Well, still to come on Vikings Weekly, which pop stars were impressed by the latest defensive celebration? Plus, we'll break down the playoff picture as the Vikings head into the final 2 games of the regular season.
First and 10 from the Seattle 39. 3:58 to go. Seattle leads by 4 in the fourth quarter. Sam steps up. Sam throws left. Caught. Jefferson. Touchdown! Sam, the man on the fan, finds the moneymaker Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings have taken a 26-24 lead.
Welcome back into Vikings Weekly. I'm Tatum Everett, and after that go-ahead touchdown, Theo Jackson's interception sealed the Vikings' 13th victory of the season. And then we got this incredible celebration from the always delivering Vikings defense led by Cam Bynum. It's another throwback, this time to Camp Rock 2. Cam also released that behind-the-scenes practice video of the guys learning the steps. It's always awesome to watch it go from that to what we actually saw in the game on Sunday. And this one was just so good that a few of the Camp Rock stars even noticed, like Joe Jonas and Nick Jonas, who said it was incredible. And you know who was front and center for that dance and holding his own was defensive tackle Harrison Phillips. He's been silently having an amazing season. I got the chance to sit down with him this week to discuss his veteran mindset as the Vikings are fighting for the division title and a #1 NFC seed.
Geno Smith trying to snap the Vikings winning streak. Back to pass, throws right, and that's it! Intercepted by Theo Jackson! And the Minnesota Vikings have won 8 consecutive games. They are 13-2.
13 wins this season. You still have 2 games to go, and you were here the last time They'll had 13 wins. What is different about this time around?
That's a great question. I would say that these 13 wins came in a different way than our 13 wins 2 years ago, almost in a more promising way.
It's special what's happening. Soak it in, but get ready to lock and load for another 1-0 next week. Hey-o!
You know, even though in the building we genuinely believe in training camp that this was a roster that could accomplish something great. We genuinely believe that. I believe that in my core. But as you're doing it with no expectation, it is so fun.
They don't want to see me win. They don't want to see me fly now. It don't matter in the end. You gon' see me in the sky now.
I was wondering, how do you handle now people are expecting you guys to finish out strong?
Well, the belief is now real. And when we, thought that swag about us of trying to win an NFC championship or winning the North, all of a sudden you say, well, you're 10 days away from accomplishing something like that. And so it's a little bit tighter, and as a leader and captain, I'm trying to keep us that same relaxed feel, but also give the urgency to players that, yeah, this thing's not going to come back again. Next year's team won't be this team.
On the road, in the division, we got to get it. We got to get it. You got to do what you do.
So having a great time, but also feeling the urgency and trying to accomplish what we can.
Coach of the Year has been floated around a lot lately. Why do you think he deserves it?
It seems like a no-brain decision to me that KO should be the Coach of the Year this season.
Kevin O'Connell, who I think is going to win the Coach of the Year.
How's it not Kevin O'Connell?
Passion, chronically competitive.
Make sure you guys enjoy this. Enjoy every second of this journey, because it's special.
A controlled emotion.
Love you guys, man. Love you absolutely.
First coach in Vikings franchise history to have 2 13-win seasons.
When he speaks, he commands a room, and then I think he's like one of the best play designers that's ever lived. So that helps win football games too.
It does. I want to take you back to Seattle. Theo Jackson has the game-sealing interception, and we get another amazing celebration. And I look up at the TV, and front and center is you, holding your own against the rest of the guys in the Camp Rock celebration. How did that come about? Because I didn't see you in the practice video.
Yeah, you know, I just, I have it memorized. You know, it's one of my favorite dances that I just
Wait, really?
hit at home by myself. And
I don't believe you.
I think most games we have like 3 celebrations ready. Wow. So like we're hopeful that we'll get 3 turnovers that game.
I really like that. Well, a great holiday gift for this Vikings organization, these Vikings fans, would be a win on Sunday. It is your final regular season game at US Bank Stadium against the Packers, a team Vikings haven't swept in a season since 2017.
Wow.
There's a lot on the line here, Harrison. How do you prepare for Sunday's game?
Well, like I told you, this is the most important game of the year.
You did say that.
Because it's the next one. And it's really difficult to come and play into one of, I think, the best stadium in the entire National Football League. So I want to win the #1 seed so that we can host home playoff games, and the road can kind of go through our place, because our fans deserve that.
Harrison Phillips joined the Vikings in 2022, the same year Kevin O'Connell was hired as head coach. And despite the outside expectations being low, Coach O'Connell has led the Vikings to now a 13-2 record with 2 games remaining in the season. That's led to some buzz around KOC as a Coach of the Year candidate. Or, as Josh Metellus points out, he thinks it's already Coach with a KO of the Year. Well, he has my vote if I had a vote, based off of track record alone. In fact, Kevin O'Connell is the first coach in Vikings history to have multiple 13-win seasons, and he's one of 3 head coaches in NFL history to have 13-win seasons in 2 of his first 3 seasons. He talked about that success as well as the upcoming game against the Packers in this week's episode of X's and O's.
I continue to just be thankful that it's good. It's a good thing to be in that conversation, and it's totally accredited to our players and our coaches. I've had an absolute blast coaching this team. It's been a journey and a ride from the very first day, very first team meeting. I know I say that a lot, but when you're a coach and you have this master plan for, hey, what it's going to be like in December, you can't start out talking about that. It's got to progressively build with the right principles, and sometimes they are tired cliches. I understand that, but when you get guys to systematically, slowly build up that belief and it becomes ingrained in who we are as a team, that's when coaching the team feels like we've got an opportunity to go out and win every game we play. Why? It's because the things we do to prepare for games, it's what we do to try to improve after games, and then when that ball gets kicked off, it's a cold-blooded, just absolute belief that we're going to find a way in that 60 minutes to get it done.
How is Green Bay's rush since Preston Smith left? I know you played him week 4, but I mean that's a big trade right there during the course of a season. So like, how is their rush, Green Bay's rush?
Yeah, I think Van Ness has really come on. I think that was, you always as an opposing team, you think, man, Preston Smith, that's a guy we always really had to focus on and feature in our scouting reports and know where he is. So they must feel good about Van Ness and 55 as well. They must feel good about those guys, and you can see why when you turn on the tape.
Edgerrin Cooper?
Playing really hard, playing really consistent, strain, finish, really coming into his own as a young pass rusher. So going to be a challenge for sure. And ultimately, I think that, anytime Rashawn Gary's on the field, you always have to have a real mindset of making sure he doesn't wreck the game. So never forget about Kenny Clark inside. Every time we play him, I shake his hand after the game and tell him you're one of the most underrated football players in our entire league, and I got a ton of respect for you.
Every game from here on out is going to have that playoff feel. That's because if the Vikings win out, they'll claim the NFC North Division title and the NFC #1 seed, which means a first-round bye and home field advantage throughout the playoffs. But it is going to be tough as the NFC North as a division is having unprecedented success. The Vikings and Lions are tied at 13-2 and the Packers right on their heels at 11-4. A loss to the Packers on Sunday and a Lions victory at the 49ers on Monday night would end it all and make that Week 18 matchup against the Lions relatively meaningless. So a lot to play for on Sunday as the Vikings host the Packers in the final home game of the regular season. So we need you fans to show up and show out. It is a 3:25 kick on Fox with Kevin Burkhardt and Tom Brady on the call as the Vikings try to clinch their 9th straight victory and get one step closer to that NFC North title. Thanks for watching Vikings Weekly, and we'll see y'all next week.
Touchdown, Vikings! 1, 2, 3!